Hi, welcome back to the CuSi Sound channel. This video is by way of an introduction to what I hope will be a series of videos showcasing the work that I've been doing since I became a member of RAW. Who are RAW? Here is their website. As you can see, it says that they are a people-focused non-profit dedicated to supporting creative practices and promoting the arts in Rotherham. Safe to say it's not exclusively Rotherham, it's Rotherham and the surrounding areas here in South Yorkshire. How did I get to be a member of RAW? Well, I went along to a synthesizer exhibition that was held in the Third Space Gallery in Rotherham, and RAW were part of the team that were responsible for putting that together. So I looked them up on the internet and thought, well, why not? It was free to become a member, so I signed up. They accepted me, and I went along to one of their meetings, and there were a group of artists from a wide range of disciplines, and I must admit, when I was talking to them, I started to think, what have I done? I was getting the imposter syndrome, as it's referred to. These people were reasonably well established, well, most of them reasonably well established artists, and most of them also had academic qualifications in the arts, whereas myself, the last formal training I had in art was at high school. All my academic qualifications are science based, and throughout my career every job I've had has been in one science discipline or another, with a little bit of engineering here and there, but yeah, I'm a scientist. But alongside the scientist in here, there's also a creative person, and for most of my life I've expressed my creativity through playing music, and more latterly I started up the CuSi Sound project and building the synths and things, and as part of that I started getting involved with some more of the visual arts through making both build videos and my own music videos. So my creativity was starting to grow a little bit. The first thing that I got involved with through RAW was the Curiosities exhibition. I submitted, it was an exhibition for curios, pieces of creative art that were kind of a little bit outside the norm. Now I submitted some things that I'd made around the theme of the Victorian inventor, so it was the audio generator Mark I and its associated sequencer. I also submitted my bug jar, which was part of the Little Boxes series of builds that I did. And it went down really, really well. So much so, I ended up in a couple of articles in the local press, and RAW gave me an artist profile on their website. And so if you want to find out a little bit more about my background and what I'm doing and why, then yeah, go check that out. I'll put all the links that you need down in the description, so if you want to follow up on anything that I'm talking about, have a look down there. On the back of the success of that, I thought, yeah, perhaps I haven't made a mistake after all, and these people are warm, welcoming, and more importantly, encouraging. They were encouraging me to get involved more and more. So the next thing I went along to was they started a series of projects under the banner of Cosmic Conversations. So I went along to the first gathering of that, where artists were getting together to kind of bash out ideas. And I started doing soundscape type work and producing a piece for another exhibition. So since then they've had more and more projects along those themes, and I've produced more and more pieces of work through a range of creative styles. So I've made a space drone audio box for the salon exhibition. I've done a piece of visual art for an exhibition based around I Didn't Know You Existed. That was an interesting one. I was originally going to do some music, but as it developed, I ended up doing some visual art. And that is actually on display in the Buzz Gallery at the Raw in Rotherham. And more latterly, I've been working alongside some of the other artists on some video editing and manipulation, and also composing video soundtracks, which hopefully will end up in a future exhibition. So what this series of videos is going to show is a different side to the creative work that I do. There will be some building in there. That's what I did with the space drone for the salon exhibition. There'll be some more graphics art, and a little bit of kind of video work, composition. But it'll be a behind the scenes look at how I've got involved, what I've been producing, how I've gone about it, and I suppose a little bit of it's a bit more of my journey that I started with the CuSi Sound project. But this is kind of a different leg of my journey. This is kind of the creative side of that journey, not just the electronics and the building, but a more kind of a creative outlet side to it. But that's where it's taken me. That's where the CuSi Sound project has gone, and where it's taken me, and it's a great adventure. So, as with the rest of what I've done with CuSi Sound, then come join me on the journey. Maybe you can have your own adventure.
CuSi Sound.